Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I have got my creepy practice hand. I don't think I do anything removal, so we should be okay. Unfortunately, we have got the dreaded C word going round my office and in particular my department. So there's 10 of us in our team and 6 are currently down. We've got 2 people away on holiday, and that just basically leaves me and the trainee manning the fort. So as a precaution, obviously because my sister is going on her big trip, yay! I said to her, don't come round. We don't want to risk you getting anything before she goes off to do her 250-mile walk. She's walking between Portugal and Spain, I believe. It might be the other way around. I don't know. So yeah, she had to strip her own nails off. She's put some gel polish on, and her husband, bless him, he actually did all of the he did some nail art for her, so she still had some nice funky nails to go away for her holiday, which I was very gutted that obviously I couldn't do them, but it's just not worth the risk. So this is Moyra. I am using Moyra cologne, which is one of my favourites. It's kind of like a brownie, but with a purpley hint. Moyra acrylics are brilliant for their colour powders. You literally just paint them on. They're so thin to use. They are brilliant. And then one of my favourite glitters, it is by Glitter Bows, and it's called EFI. EFI. I love this glitter. This is a really simple set. But yeah, I decided as I was getting the practice hand, I would do some acrylics, because obviously I don't do a lot of acrylics now. So the plan is, because obviously I've got no Megan, I've got no Emma, I've got no sister. I am going to do my own nails, and I'm going to try and do a couple of designs on my practice hand just to fill in the videos for the next few weeks, until I can get, obviously until I'm sure that this is all passed and we're okay as much as we can be, because the way this is staggered with the people coming down, it's like actually this seems to have got quite a long incubation period, as in about 2 weeks. One of the women I work with, she actually was testing positive for 12 days. So yeah, very, very weird. We're just, yeah, it's not worth the risk, and I'm not going to risk it. So there you go. That's why you get the wonder of me voicing over, and my dishwasher's just kicked in at that opportune moment. Thanks for that. Awesomes. But yeah, I still wanted to obviously bring you a video, but in case people say, but where's are the peoples? That's why. So, I am absolutely knackered. I've had to work days that I don't normally work. Actually, the kids have just gone back to school, so it's been rather traumatic. Yeah, it's been very traumatic actually, because my oldest one has just started secondary school, and it's very, I mean, it's difficult for all kids, but it's particularly difficult for him. And yeah, I'm very tired. So this week I've literally been working from 7:30 till about 5:00. I haven't even had lunch breaks. I've just been working solid, because I'm basically everybody at the minute. I'm just doing everything. I'm like 3 people. Which, it can't be helped. It is what it is. We're all trying to do the best that we can do. My colleagues, bless them, even though they're poorly, they're trying to work from home, so they're trying to help out. It's just the way it falls sometimes, doesn't it? So yeah, there we go. Right, moving on from that, and the fact that it is now about 8:30 at night, and I'm absolutely knackered. I got home, picked up the kids. I did my first, I was the designated pickup because now some of our kids are all together at the same school. I'm now I have certain days when I'm the designated pickup, and I was like, oh, here I go. This is my first one today. And honestly, I now just feel like an Uber driver. You know, the kids all piled in the back of the car, and I was like, oh, did you have a good day? And, you know, talking to the other kids, and I, la, la, yeah, and just started chatting to themselves, and going, okay, great talk, awesome, thanks. I'll just drive you then, shall I? Oh, yeah, so there you go. I'm the designated taxi driver. It has finally happened. But it was fun. It's tickled me at least. Bless him. So, yeah, so I kind of got home, did some more work, because it is a day when I shouldn't actually be at work. So I've literally been in first thing, had to leg it back, pick up the kids, come home, and then work this evening, you know, when I got home as well. So yeah, it's now 8:30 at night. Finally got the kids settled and in bed. I've just sat down. My crocheting has gone to crap because I've obviously been stop, start. And I got the monster of all knots in my wool. Like, it looked like the whole amount of it was a bird's nest. And it took me about an hour to unpick it all, because I'm currently making a shawl for one of my friends at work for her birthday. In fact, I'm working on many different projects all at the same time. I'm totally addicted to crochet. I used to like doing the knitted squares, but do you know what? I never really progressed any further with knitting other than just being able to do the basic stitch and make, well, rectangles actually, not squares. But crochet, yeah, I am just, as soon as it clicked, that's it, I am off like a rocket. I'm going to invest in some new hooks, because I'm starting to get a bit of cramp with my addiction to crochet. But I'm always very much, you know, I can't just sit and watch telly. I need to be doing something else. And I love my painting. I'm still doing my paint by numbers, but I found, because we've had, whenever the weather spikes, the heat spikes, the pollen rush that comes in, I can just not, I can't see what I'm trying to paint, you know, because my eyes are streaming and they're stingy, and so I kind of had to park that. I was planning to do some of that today, and I was going to try and finish this shawl today, but like I say, I ended up being called up into the office, so none of that has happened, and I'm absolutely exhausted, and I'm like, oh my God, I've still got 2 more days to go, but I've got no plans this weekend, which is just, so I'm hoping, I'm going to be one of those, it's going to be one of these weekends where I'm like, kids, just, you want to be in the Xbox for a few hours? You go for it, because I just need to go die in a corner somewhere. It really is like that. So there we go. Right, the colour is on. We are going to get these capped. I do love Moyra's Clear. I do. And I do really like Moyra's products. It's just their core powder range. It's just so bad. Like, there just isn't a range. I mean, I haven't looked on their website for quite some time. Many, many months. I did see a stamping plate that they've just brought out that does French. And like, it does smile lines that you can stamp onto the nails. And I thought, you know what? Yes. Because I love a smile line, but I cannot do them on myself. You know, I might get it one hand, but I'm sure as hell not going to get it the other hand, am I? No. So yeah, I really like the look of that. So yeah, I haven't explored the website because I'm waiting until I'm ready to order more things, because, you know, I'm not going to pay delivery just on one stamping plate. That's just stupid. But I've got too much of a wool addiction problem at the moment that I can't buy anything. But yeah, I will go on there and have another look. They may have brought out some more cover powders. I don't know. But certainly when I was buying all of their range, there just really wasn't. And it's a shame because their products are really nice. It is very nice to use. So yeah, I thought I'd keep this in because I don't normally show you me capping them. Generally because it's a painful experience. As you can tell, the tips try and come out the fingers whilst I'm trying to pull down the product, which is really not helpful. So, yeah. And then we have, yeah, like I said, I've got to do my nails, which will be gel. Again, I'm probably not going to sit and make you, I'm probably not going to sit. Well, I'm going to be sat because I can't do it standing up. But I'm not going to make you sit through me doing everything. It will probably just be the design part. I'm probably gutted because Megan was going to a wedding and she sent me the picture of a dress and I was worked out the nails. I was like, oh, a bit of layered stamping. This is going to be lovely. All kind of girly and delicate and, you know, stuff that totally is not Megan. And I can't do it because I can't risk her then, you know, not being able to go to the wedding. That's just not fair. So, yeah, so you never know. I may steal that idea and put it on my own nails instead. Yeah, she'll listen to this and go, don't you dare! Yeah, I don't know. Because I just fancy something a bit florally. I'm not sure I can achieve layered stamping on myself, but, you know, something will happen. You got to stay tuned for that when we get to the next one. I don't think I make you sit through all of this. I don't know. I can't remember that far back. I can't even remember yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, it's been so hot. We just haven't slept. And then now it's finally gone cool and I've had to get up at the crack of dawn every day. I'm like, oh, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to. I need some serious rounds of strong coffee. So yeah, I cap in a 3 bead method. Sometimes, you know, I need 4 beads. I don't care. As long as I get it how I want it, I'm happy. I don't care how many beads it takes. These 1 ball or 1 bead people, well, good on you. But nope, I can't achieve it. I've tried. And I've tried starting with the cuticle area and coming down. And it just never works for me. So I've gone back to the good old, this was how, you know, I did my training. If you do the 3 bead method. And it works. And it's fine. And that's what I'm going to go with. So once I have finished capping, I do file them off camera because it is painful. I just have to take the tips out of the fingers in order to do it. It's as simple as that. Try not to take my own nails off whilst I'm doing it because I do have a tendency to file my own nail at the same time, which has led to some very interesting, very interesting index finger. And the shape of it is a little bit quirky. So yeah, we're gonna finish. At least I hope we are. I might fall asleep during the process of this. I'm watching myself and I'm just going like, I'm awake. I'm just gonna have a swig of drink though. Oh, that's better. So yeah, I've just sat down, put the kids all to bed, just sat down, thought, right, before I crack on with having to redo all of the crochet that I did today, because I was just stop, start, and messing around with the ball of wool, which is what happened. So because I ended up with a knot in the ball of wool, I hadn't realised that I'd actually missed a stitch then when I started to carry on. And the way this pattern works, it was the most obvious one that if it wasn't there, you're going to see it. But I didn't realise that until I got to the next row that joins into that bit. And I went, oh, no. So I had to unpick all of it. And then I kind of had a little bit of a tantrum. I don't want to pick take it all. I've just spent so long trying to do that. Which really doesn't take a long time, but it really did today because I'm tired and I've just been distracted and I haven't got a lot of time to get this finished because I completely forgot it was her birthday. I've had so much else to try and juggle at the moment that, yeah. So, yeah, I want to get that redone before I go to bed tonight, if I possibly can. So I thought, right, I'm going to voice over this, get this uploading whilst I am doing that. 2 birds, 1 stone. Woohoo! Multitasking for the win! But yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to say. Why am I still capping? Did I really keep all this capping in? Oh, well, you can't, at least you can't say, well, we never see you cap on camera, Shona. Well, there you go. Now you have. You're most welcome. I do faff around a lot because the better I put it on, the less filing I have to do. And the great thing is, because it's not on a living person, that sounds really horrible, because it's on a practice hand, it doesn't get hot, so it doesn't dry too quickly, so you can play with it quite a lot. And all the nails are the same size. You have no quirkiness to have to contend with either, which makes it nice. It's very nice. Right, where are we? Right, let's move on to the stamping, which is always fun. So I'm just cleaning over my plate with some acetone. Yes, some people use isopropyl alcohol. Hey, I said it first time that time. Woohoo! Go me. I don't, because I don't actually find it works very well. So I use acetone. Yes, I am going to use gel stamping polish. So when you put the gel on, make sure you just leave it to sit for a little while so it sinks into the plate before you try to stamp with it. So yeah, that didn't quite go according to plan, so we're going to try that again. And there we go. Much happier with that one. Now, because this is a gel, we need to cure it. There is finger removal. Sorry about that. I had a feeling I did, but I couldn't remember why I did. That would be why, because of the stamping. So yeah, we're just going to finish off with some very basic stamping. I use the gel purely because I don't have a gold in the other colour, so it got that one. And makes it a bit different to other stamping that I do. Clean everything up whilst that cures in the lamp. Again, just cleaning it all up. And then if I'm happy with that, right, so now I'm going to base coat over the top of it just to seal that in. And obviously if it's on a person, it gets a lot of wear and tear. So by doing a base coat and then a top coat, it just leaves a much better and more protected, which is the most important part, nail at the end of it. And then we're just going to come along and we are just going to top coat over the top. So yes, it is top coat time. Top coat! And then that's it. That's it. Nice and simple and easy. It doesn't need any more. These are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love these colours so much. Right, I shall catch you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.